Last time on Lawful Stupid, Will is pulled down toward presumably lava in this volcano by this tentacle that had come up and lashed around his waist and is pulling him down. It begins to narrow as you are pulled down. Suddenly, this tunnel opens up into a giant expanse. This is my Megalos. This is what helped me fight in the war against the Tegurtians. We're in the beast. This volcano is it. Out of the ceiling, the tentacle lets down an exact replica of Eshi. Glad you could make it to the party, but there can only be one prime, and I think we know who that's going to be. Good Eshi looks over at you. Will, I think we need each other. So she runs and she jumps at you. As she jumps into you, she forms into the hammer, and you turn and tee up, and right into the ribs, you hear a crack. As she goes into the glass completely spiderwebs, and as it shatters down, she falls down and she's unconscious. You feel this searing pain in your head and your body, and it feels like you're being torn into two different people. And now you have this green flame and this red flame fighting each other inside of you. The blue flame from the bad Eshi comes up into your body as well, and all of this energy is building up, and you scream out. William, this power surge is through you, threatening to rip you apart. A headache like you've never had. Muscles seem to almost just the fibers tearing throughout your body. And you're sucked into your own head in this space that you share with Eshi. And Eshi is real now. She's been ethereal, like an energy before, but now she's as real as you are. As you're in this, I imagine this fancy.
It's a library. We've discussed. It's a library.
Yes, and like fires. It's all the things you normally share. The time that you share, wrapped up in this room, and she says, "I think it's time to go."
My head is killing me. Go where? I'm pretty sure I absorbed two of you.
And she like looks out, and like as she turns to look, you can see through your eyes, like they're windows out into this world.
Creepy.
You can see the bad Eshi laying on the ground, just like beaten and bruised.
We did it.
We did. I think I get my body back.
Don't let this sound weird, but you look better. Not a ghost.
And she like touches her own, and she hasn't felt like skin, like her, and then she like touches her face, and she runs over to the fireplace, and a mirror kind of appears, and she looks at herself, and she kind of does her hair a little bit, like preps it up, and she says, I don't mean to be upsetting, but I've never been more glad to get rid of you. And you know she's jesting. Like you know what? The sarcasm, you sure?
That is legitimately not the first time I've heard that, so it's fine.
And she walks up to you, William. She says, I think we're going to do some great things.
Yeah, agreed.
And she kisses you on the forehead.
Thanks, Mom.
And then just wraps you in a big hug. And it's a strong hug. She's a strong hugger. You feel it though, because she's never like hugged you. She's
never had any actual physical emotion with her since she's been a ghost. What a moment for William.
And you hear sniffle just a little bit as she kind of pulls away.
If you cry, I'll cry. Don't do this to me.
And she wipes one tear from her eye and then punches you in the shoulder.
Why?
And as she kind of like gives you a grin, and she takes a few steps back, and she says, I'll see you in a second. And she like runs out these windows that are your eyes and just like opens arms and like swan dives down. You're pulled back into yourself as you're seeing through your own eyes.
This has been a jarring experience.
The blue energy that was wrapping through you jumps off as if it was following her into and jumps back into this body. And the green energy stays with yours, fighting the red for a few minutes. Like you can see it, like if someone was looking at Will, would see it flickering into his eyes back and forth, and then it's just green. And it washes over, and you feel calm.
And exhausted.
And then you look down and you see Eshi begin to stir in this form that you have just beaten to smithereens. And her eyes open and they flash blue for a moment. And she kind of looks around the room.
I reach down and give her like the warrior grasp, you know? Like I go for her forearm to pull her up.
She grabs it and lets you like get her in the sit-up position.
Yep.
Oh. And she kind of pats herself just to double check. It's all there. And she looks around and she goes, "Oh, that's not going to work." Talking about the broken kind of glass or viewing area that's there.
Yeah, you fucked up. You fucked up my ride.
You helped, but we will. We'll get this back in order.
Sure.
And she says, "Megalos, activate." And the holes in this in the walls begin to kind of open up and glow a blue. Not shooting the fire out now, and the glass almost like reverses on itself, and a blue flame rushes across it, and it is just like it looked when you walked into the room. Things begin to kind of light up in here in different areas, and there are like now screens that have appeared inside this kind of rocky formation, legitimately like a control center at the front of this viewing area. There are 2 seats, and she sits down in one, and there are like some hand kind of pedestals to put her hands on, and she puts her hands on those, and one half of this thing activates. And she says, "William, the thing that you didn't know about Hephaestus is he's the strongest of the gods, or maybe you did. The thing about the Megalos is that you have to have 2 to control it. I wasn't the only prime. You had to have 2 to control this particular Megalos." And so she's been looking forward as she says that, and she turns over her shoulder looking, and she says, "Looks like you've been called to the big leagues." And she kind of like, without looking at you, gestures over to the chair next to her.
Oh, I thought that was going to be an excellent transition point. Sorry, my best. Who before I take on this mantle, who sat there before me?
And with that, she is kind of saddened about. She says, I think it's a conversation for another time.
Well, okay, that seems like something I want to know before I have to see, but that's fine. You know what, I'm sure he wasn't nearly as handsome as me. And he sits down and places his hands on the pedestal.
And she kind of smirks and shakes her head. She says, "You've got to be tested still." So I don't know if you put your hands in there yet. I think she's going to wait until you do it to like surprise you.
Hands up.
She's like,
they're going to be tested?
Oh yeah. And so your mind is warped again, and you're suddenly standing.
God, damn.
You're getting thrown around, bud. You're standing on the top of the volcano again, where you first started, where that book was, where the pedestal was.
Mm-hmm.
And in front of you is like the beast itself, the Megalos. So you're standing on the volcano, but in front of you, kind of like had clawed its way up, is the Megalos. It has like a facial structure, but it more speaks into your mind than anything. And you see kind of like from the top of the volcano, the opening, kind of these tentacles come out, and this thing kind of sticks its head up at you. And it is very like snail-like, octopus-like, squid-like, all kind of together, morphing, changing. And it's got flames. It's kind of bubbling in places. It's got several eyes.
It's got a deep voice as it talks to you.
And it says to you that you've got to be tested.
I didn't bring any pencils, but let's do it.
You could die.
Story of my life right now.
Would you like to prepare in any way?
Well, I don't think I'm going to get a long rest in. My friends are kind of busy, so... Alright, Mog Cargo, let's do this.
Alright.
And another tentacle shoots out from the top of this thing, kind of over the top, and it grabs your leg by the ankle, tips you up, and then slowly dips you head first down toward the magma.
As I go, I say, I'm not one to kink shame.
Weird flex. As it dips you, at first you feel just intense heat, miserable, almost like your skin is melting. You're dying, you feel like. Rolling a Constitution saving throw for me.
you
roll a death save for me.
Constitution saving throw is going to be an 18.
Okay, so you've dipped your head and shoulders in, but somehow are able to, while you're in this liquid, still perceive things around you and breathe. Roll me another Constitution saving throw.
All right.
You got head and shoulders in, which means you have no damage.
Yeah, it's all burned off now.
Another 18. 2 13s in a
You've
row,
gotten
baby.
your arms down to your waist in. Still good. You even see some like creatures that are swimming in this magma, all kind of along around you. Go ahead and roll me another Constitution saving throw.
Oh, Jesus. I can't get much luck here. Oh, maybe I can. 17.
Your wiener grows 3 sizes too big.
Yes!
And you anchor yourself to the bottom of the magma and you die forever. No.
Well, the worst place to go.
You're down to your knees at this point in the magma. Good.
I think if I'm in magma burning, I don't want more dick surface area.
Hey, you have resistance to fire damage?
If
You're
That's
worried
a
about
more
it.
sensitive area to burn.
Roll one more Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Damn. Thank God I passed the first 3. Well, I had to say something. That's a 9.
Oh.
Okay, you've been fine to the time you dip your feet in. Your feet go all the way through, and you come out, and your left foot is severely damaged. I mean, there's almost down to the bone. You see some, but you have survived, and he sets you back up on top of this thing, on top of the outer rim of the volcano.
Yeah, you gonna do anything about that? Because that fucking hurts.
It's the cost of survival.
Is that gonna be like that forever, or can I heal that?
And so his tentacle, he doesn't say anything, unwraps from your leg, goes back up to the top, and he dips back down into the top of this volcano. And then the rumbling and like makes an earthquake as that volcano, the megalos itself, backs down, and you're back in your seat, and you feel this intense pain in your left leg, like ankle to calf area. And if you look over, it's healed up, but there's like a significant gash taken out, like a lot of the muscle in that leg is taken up, and it hurts now like pretty constantly, but it's like just scarred over with burn.
That's the worst acid trip I've ever been on, Nessie.
And she raises her sleeve up and shows you her bicep is very similar in that it's kind of burned. She says,
"Ooh, twinsies tattoos."
Power comes with its sacrifices.
Yeah, I'll ask Fume.
Welcome to the team. And with that, we will transfer over to Fume, Breeze, and B, who have been in the market, and they run into Wachowski. Hey, so we left off, and you were thinking about some of my wares and some things that I could sell ya. What can I do you for us?
I don't know. I've heard about like these magical tattoos that can give you powers. You got any of that?
Magical Are you crazy? You think that's a thing that exists in the world? And he's looking around. And he says, "Yeah, hang on. I got the thing right here."
You must be out of your mind. Yeah, I got 12 of those.
Are you crazy? Is there any colors you're looking for specifically?
Black.
Oh, what are you
You think that anyone makes black ink in that specific hold on, I got you right here. And he's got 3.
You want black, charcoal gray, you want deep black, you want ink black, you want
the only one I got left is a twilight. Will that work? And he winks at Beatrice.
That's fine.
All right, so you know the deal. This is pretty rare because you could do a lot of good things or bad things, but either way, it's very powerful. I'll take 2 magical items depending on how you sell them to me.
All right, well, I've got some wares unique and unforeseen. I've got this, and I produce the Scarf of Water Walking.
Okay,
this lets you walk on water, homie. Ever wanted to walk on water?
Let me see that thing. So he takes it and he puts it around his neck and he pours a little water out on the ground, and then he just steps on, like he steps in the water and it makes mud, but he's like, "That's pretty good."
Not bad. And I also have this box of enchanted candies. I open it up and it's got those peppermints in there. It's like, you eat these, they let you do more magic than you could normally do.
Okay, we'll see. Okay. What do you mean more magic? Like if I eat one, then what?
I mean, like, so if normally you could do like 6 spells in a day, you've already done 3 of them, eat one of these candies, now you can do a 4th one.
How many of those can I eat a day?
Well, if you eat too many, you can get an upset tummy.
Dental hygiene's always paramount for me.
Yeah, there's a lot of sugar in there, so you're going to want to brush your teeth afterwards. But there's also peppermint, which is soothing and has a lot of homeopathic qualities.
A good friend of mine said, like magic casting is no good unless there's sacrifices, and it seems like for this one it would be the enamel on your teeth, so that's a good trade-off. I accept your candy and your scarf.
I accept your magical ink.
Do you have a magical needle?
Yeah, I'm going to need the magical needle.
All right, that's 7 magical items you're going to have to...
Well, okay.
I'm kidding. Yeah, I'll toss that in for free. There's no good without it. And he kind of gives you... you prefer a color of quill?
Oh, I don't... Black?
I only got periwinkle.
All right, I'll take it.
I'm throwing that in for zebra because that's freaking... and he gives you that, and you get your magical ink. And what do you... So for the listeners out of character, what does this magical ink do for you?
So this is going to allow me to apply to myself a Blood Fury tattoo, which is a magical item that you have that requires attunement, and the ink has to obviously go on your skin. The tattoo has 10 charges. It regains all those charges that you expend every day at dawn. While the tattoo is on your skin, you gain the following benefits. When you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you can expend a charge to deal an extra 46 necrotic damage to the target, and you regain a number of hit points equal to the necrotic damage dealt in that way. Or when a creature you can see damages you can expend a charge to use your reaction to make a melee attack against that creature with advantage on your attack roll.
Dang.
That's pretty strong.
That's pretty strong.
So I'm gonna tattoo a set of coiling black chains down my right arm and leading into the Light Eater Gauntlet, and that's gonna be kind of how I do that. So woman's piece haggling, Fume's just in there. Ow!
Just carve.
Ow! 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 Ow!
Well, now both you and William have chains.
I have a chain here, and he pulls like this long chain. He just I have a small
Never
bag.
ends. It just keeps
keeps pulling it. Tell me when to stop. It's yours.
Oh, no, that will be way too heavy
Right there,
for me
snip.
to carry. No, thank you. No.
Oh.
I'd rather get a matching tattoo. That sounds more fun.
Oh. Some more ink?
Maybe.
Ow. I don't know, Miss B, this sucks. Ow.
Well, maybe if you let me do it, you might have a softer touch going on to that.
He just got the needle and I just full ham fist with the needle point sticking out, punching his arm. Ow.
I don't think... I'm not a master of tattoo artistry, but I don't think that that's how that works.
Dips it in the ink for the first time.
There you go. There you go.
It sucks.
That's because you're.
All right.
No. What about? Here's one for you. What about an object that lets you change one moment in time?
Ooh.
You just go back, maybe like I don't know, handy dandy 6 seconds.
Oh wait, so you
specifically
okay.
6 seconds.
There's a difference because you want an item that you change something you just did, not something you can go right now in the past and change that event.
That's way.
Oh, the past happens. If I just a small reset, just
Call it an oopsie button.
A little.
Like, I made an oopsie.
Oh, hold on. There's a one. Hold on. There's a word from a place called Earth. As a mulligan. Well, it's some weird sport they play with sticks and balls, and they basically just cheat and give themselves another shot. So that's what I call this thing. And he digs through kind of. It's an easy button from Earth, and he's like, I programmed this thing, and someone else did a thing. So basically, you hit this, and it will take back about 10 seconds of the last hour. So in an hour's time, any 10 seconds you're thinking about when you hit it, you go back to that point.
That's time travel.
Wait, it does what now?
Yeah, hold on.
This is a 10-second rewind. This is an hour. Any 10-second span within the hour is what you're saying?
Yep.
That's really powerful. Sweet.
yeah.
So I'm going to need 3 magical items for this one.
Give him that bee cloak I gave you. Lucian gave you.
Are you sure? I should look to Lucian. It was a gift.
No, Lucian's dead. You can't hurt his feelings.
Fuck that nerd.
Rest in peace, Lucian.
Get his time travel device.
What? Still care about
Maybe if
the old
you would
Lucian.
have had that, Lucian would still be around.
That seems hurtful. I haven't been with you.
First of all, just get it and then travel 10 seconds back and take it.
Yeah, then you have it.
Yeah, then you have
travel
it.
10 seconds back, take
These
his money.
guys, trust them always.
Oh, well, yeah, they've basically always been there. Why not? She'll think about that object for a second, but she will pull out a compass. It's gold inlaid. Looks broken when she opens it, though. This is a magic item. It does look broken, but it doesn't always point north. It points to the most valuable item.
Is it pointing at that time travel thing right now? Because it should be.
Well, yeah, what does it point at when you hold it?
Few.
It points in Mr. Dean's direction 300 miles away.
No, it's 300 feet.
Well, the power of love can overcome the obstacle.
I don't know what the most valuable item would be around B within 300 feet, but if it points to something
whatever
on her,
is the most valuable is what it would point to, Devin. So you would kind of know what's in the shop and what's the most valuable.
So it's not. But I would think it would be for whoever's holding it. Or do you mean straight up? It's just
literally
monetary, or I guess
it is.
value?
It's GP value, isn't it?
I believe it is.
Yeah,
Because it's the gold and
it's the
compass.
gold and compass.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's gonna point to this time travel device. Well, magic items speak to magic items. Enough said there. But this could be helpful for me in some other places.
It'll help you find your items. Maybe it's worth 2 items instead.
And you'd be able to like suss out fakes anytime anybody tried to shiest you.
Trust me, I can do that on my own.
Wouldn't it just point at him the whole time?
I wish you were actually there.
We're gonna point at who?
Me as
Sikowski.
Yeah.
Wachowski.
I don't think Wachowski is an item.
Oh, it doesn't
but
point
he's
to
always
stuff.
Speak for yourself.
Valuable items.
It doesn't point to stuff that's concealed in extra dimensional space.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's got
well, there you
bags of holding everywhere.
And I'm wearing pants.
Yeah, well, that's different.
He's got this cargo
I'm wearing
pants.
pants. that is where we fucked up. He has pants on.
Not for long. Breeze, get him.
Get him.
We're gonna get you, and when we do, you're gonna know it.
We're gonna get your pants. We guarantee it.
There's one guarantee we have. We're coming for your pants.
Yeah. Hope you like to feel the breeze between your knees, because in more ways than one.
So, okay, we'll do this for, yeah, this could be real nice. We'll do this for 2, so we need one more thing.
How about this? And she'll pull out a ring from one of her pockets. I feel bad because this is another patron item, but I haven't used it. This is a ring.
Yeah.
You're able to ask it a question, and it will give you an answer to the question.
But you could do that. I could give you an answer.
Right, but we won't always be around Wachowski.
Oh, shoot, you're right. So wait. So
yeah,
who,
you won't
who
be able to
answers the
enjoy our
question?
company.
Who answers
The
this
ring.
question?
It's a sentient ring. It talks.
Who's
just
in that
ignore it.
ring?
I have no idea.
Who did
I'm
you
not
put
interested
in that ring?
No one. I just got it.
Lucian.
You took a ring from somebody who answers questions, but you didn't think to ask who's answering your questions?
I don't like talking to things. Do I look like someone who likes talking to things? Right now, I'm dealing with you and him and everyone else around me. It's very difficult.
I'm sorry. So let me ask you this ring. I use it one time, I get one question, and that's it? Ring disappears, or what?
Oh, no, just once a day. And you'll get to ask it fun questions. It wants to know philosophy things.
Did you ever ask it who's inside? Who is this?
No, that's part of the mystery. If you ever want to know, you're going to have to get this ring.
Yeah. Don't you want the questions answered
Don't
yourself?
you want to know? Don't you? Aren't you so curious?
He starts shifting on the kind of like the balls of his feet back and forth.
We'll never tell you otherwise. I'm gonna take this ring. I'm gonna throw it in the fire.
It becomes a very much like Lord of the Rings Gollum situation right now.
You'll never know what's in the ring, bro.
We must have it.
See, look, it's even pretty. It sparkles opal and onyx. And
Sold. Okay, got it. Look, you had me. I was trying to just silence and let you sell me more things. Give me the ring.
Here you go.
And he tries it on all of his fingers. It only fits on like his pinky finger.
It actually is a magical ring, so it resizes to whoever is attuned to it.
All right. Well, middle finger it is. He goes and he says,
"This looks great.
So beautiful! Everyone, check out my new ring.
Thanks for the ring.
It looks lovely on you. It'll remind you of us, because I sparkle and he's all dressed in black. Ta-da!
Yeah.
All right, so 3 items, and use this wisely. You can find me if you need to recharge it, but that'll cost you again 5, 6, maybe 7 really good items. And he hands you the button, the easy button.
Thank you. She'll put it somewhere safe.
As you put it in your bag, you accidentally smash it.
Yeah, no thanks.
Okay.
Ow!
Though I am curious about a tattoo.
Ow!
A what?
One last thing.
Tattoos?
matching
Oh, back to the tattoos, huh? Kids these days.
Yeah.
I don't know if it sucks a lot. I'm halfway done. It sucks a lot.
To protect oneself from danger.
Okay. Yeah, I got something for you. What's your color? Name a color. We got them. Most any of them.
Puce? You think we would have puce? No one has. Come over.
Oh, how about rainbow? like an iridescent rainbow.
So you like want it to like when it reflects light to be kind of that,
Yeah.
but it looks kind of like just shiny when you're near it.
Yeah, well, he's getting a black tattoo. Why not? They'll get something matching. We'll make it look like chains.
Ow!
I like it. I almost want to have my own set of chains in my arm because you guys are doing it.
We seem pretty cool.
All right, let me get this for you. And he
Trendsetters.
gives you a feather that does a kind of a quill that does the same thing. It looks like it's just kind of a white, but as a light hit and change it, it like
Yeah,
the
just a
rainbows
magical
appear.
quill. It'll automatically do the whole tattoo for you. It won't hurt at all.
And you won't feel it. No pain whatsoever. Thanks for asking.
Oh, cool.
And he
Thank
gives
you.
it to you. That'll be 2 magical items. That's what we had, right? That's you, Fume. 2 magical items for the ink.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, same. 2 magical items.
Yeah, but this one's magical and it does it painlessly, so it's called 2.5.
Ow!
Here, she'll hand like a bottle and it's full of like glitter looking stuff.
I've got a lot of this.
So you blow some of that on a person,
And he does
and
it
it
to you
makes
right
them
then?
sneeze. However, when they sneeze, glitter will come out their ears and their nose.
He does it to you.
But
He's kind of throws some of that in your face.
Oh,
Just
great.
a little bit.
Yeah, she'll sneeze. It's sneezing once every 5 minutes for 1d4 hours. Devin, roll a d4, please. So I know how long B's gonna be sneezing glitter.
Hey, you can just do it once, but for Ginge, can we get that Miss B sneeze?
It's 4 hours.
4 hours of sneezing glitter. Yeah.
just once for Ginge. Can we get a good take of that Miss B sneeze? Yeah, you can just do
Perfect,
that one.
Ginge, just do that every
5
5
minutes.
Every
So
5
Jen,
minutes.
just okay.
Maybe add like a little sparkle effect on it, so it's like a chew.
Yeah, I want to sound like a magical girl.
I love this. This is what I do. This is what I live for. And he that's pretty good. You know, I know a few guys who are into pranks. That'll be a good one. Okay,
Oh.
that's your one. Where's your other one?
Because it's a matching tattoo with Fume. She'll hand over the bee cloak. Since Lucian isn't here anymore.
Okay, what's this? This is a nice cloak, but it's just a cloak, right?
Oh, no,
it makes
you
bees.
attune to it and bees will come out.
Why would I?
Attack your
Okay,
foes.
this seems
Attack
like
your foes.
this seems counterproductive to like what I would want to come out of a cloak if I choose anything.
No. Okay. All right. So picture it. You got your cloak on. You're making a deal with a guy.
He puts it on right then, and it like you see it light up, and like he's attuned, so he's all right. Go on.
He starts being a Weisenheimer. He thinks he's gonna get one over on you.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you guys.
I'm gonna reach for your wallet.
You do
What
that.
do you do?
You be the other guy. Do it.
Yeah, I'm doing it. He reaches for your wallet.
All right,
and
now
then
what do I
you
do?
You just open the cloak up,
Okay.
and then
he's
bees
naked under
scream
there.
out. Oh,
No.
I'm glad they stung me in the eyes.
And the bees
Uh,
attack you.
The bees come out and just attack me. Ah!
Okay. All right. So get bees to do my dirty work. I don't have to do anything. Do they make honey?
Yeah.
That's the deal breaker.
Here's the point. You've now assaulted both of us, and you're already attuned to it. You attuned to it. You bought it. So we're not selling anymore.
Exactly as he said.
He spins in it so that it like gets a lot of air underneath. Okay, it is pretty nice. Again, it's not for me. I just know what my clients like, and
Yeah.
these are all pretty good items from Nove Terra. So, okay, a deal's a deal.
Pronounce it like a foreigner.
What? Yeah,
It's Nova.
that's what I
Nova
said.
Terra.
Nova Terra.
You said no. Listen,
You're saying
It's
it
Nova
wrong.
Terra.
You're saying I'm out of here.
I'm
I
from
gotta
here,
go.
homie.
And he like opens a hatch and walks down some stairs.
These are my
underground.
streets. I'm Togershin, motherfucker. You don't mess with us.
They are
I
like
have a
the
question
third
for
rat.
you.
Okay, good.
If Lucian's dead, are you really Togershin? Since Fume was
Fuck,
the one that was Togershin.
No, I guess my hometown is your made up fairy village. I guess that's where I was born, Fume.
That's true.
So we have the same hometown. Isn't that nice?
I'll make sure you can get the proper paperwork if you'd like.
No, I think I'm still.
That'd be the first time you remember paperwork.
Burn.
I'm still gonna rep Taggart because I like the colors in the flag.
Are you born racist now?
Yeah.
He's the
No,
game
you were
changer.
a racist baby. You know what has to happen.
No, that's the Sun Elves.
No, I just want to say that with my new Blood Fury tattoo, I can add 4d6 necrotic damage to any noogie. So
Oh no.
Oh,
I
No,
truly
your town
have the
was
power
racist
of
too.
the Death Noogie.
Oh, sweet baby, let me see that soft spot.
Necrotic damage just decays, turns to dust. It had one hit point.
What a cute baby that was. So you guys have all these fancy new items.
Its first words were "damn knife ears."
His first words were, "Please don't."
Oh no.
Hey, if you want to submit what that baby's first words were, go to.
It had to be a racist baby. I had to say something racist. I'm not here giving death noogies to non-racist babies.
Oh, okay.
I want to be clear on that.
If you want to say something racist to us on Twitter, go.
No, don't even joke. They will.
All right, so you have your items. You've traded some of your magical goods from the patrons of Lawful Stupid, and they've got you some pretty good stuff, I'd say.
And ow, I'm done.
And
Yeah.
and we're gonna flip back over to William and Eshi for a moment. One thing we love at Lawful Stupid, among the other things we love at Lawful Stupid, is spreading the word about your business. Or maybe you want to tell your sweet, sweet grandma that you love her for the world to hear. We want to give you that chance. If you're a business and want to get your services on the air, or just want to tell a loved one a personal message, head on over to lawfulstupid.org/message in a bottle. There you can take around 250 words to say what you want. Business ads are $20, personal ads are $10. Tell the world what you have to hear with Lawful Stupid's Message in a Bottle. Now she says, all right, well, I'm going to stay here and get this thing worked back up. Sadly, this is where we part for a while.
All right, so this isn't really a two-man operation until you need me to fight, then.
Oh, I can walk it to wherever you need it. So I can do that.
Cool. Great. Let's just head in the direction of the K&G. But I'll sync back up with you on that.
Yeah,
I'll go meet up with Fume. No, it's fine. We'll talk about it. I'll meet up with Fume and Mrs. B. Let them know what we found.
All right, and so she stands as you stand, perhaps to walk out, and she puts her hand out as you like to do the forearm grasp again. As you connect, you have like this mind link, like the one you kind of do just because as a Kalashtar, because you both are Kalastars.
Yeah,
and she says into your head, she says, "We're linked again, so I can talk to you long distance if I concentrate on it, and so it's just kind of thing we can do because we're Kalastars, and also we're primes, so that's cool. So part of me still with you. I'm a prime now. Take that. Love that. I wish I knew a spell to make your head smaller." And she lets go of your forearm. She says, "Me too. Tell Fume and Beatrice I said good luck. I'll see you shortly."
Yeah. Well, that was weird. You said good luck, but then you'll see us shortly. You going somewhere?
No, you are. I mean, you've got to go fight that fire giant, right?
Okay, but what? No, not this thing. I don't. Hold on. Will's walking away.
You cannot fight the fire giant with this thing. No, I said, Will, you. And you make your way back down the mountain, There were some earthquakes that were happening during the time that you were up there, kind of fighting with the Bad Eshi and talking with the Megalos. And so people have put these stone kind of barriers over their houses once again, like the benders have done that. And I think you meander and you find your way back to Beatrice and Fume and Breeze.
I will.
Here, I got you this, and she'll show a grass skirt.
Thanks, I think.
We got tattoos.
Oh yeah, look.
Oh yeah, that's really cool. So I leave to go do something important, and everybody gets matching tattoos.
PCB,
yeah,
baby.
but check this out. I already have a plan. Hey, put your gloves on real quick. Put your gauntlets on.
No, if I do that, I can't do that for a while. And I've been through a couple things, and I'm actually pretty tired.
I looked at you're all fucked up. Like, oh,
yeah, right. I'm pretty exhausted.
What happened to your leg?
Yeah, why are you walking funny?
Well, Eshi's like a real person now.
Oh, so you and Eshi had some alone time, and now you walk funny.
Yeah, pretty much.
She used up all.
Hasn't she always been a real person?
You have to walk sideways now because she used up all your up and down.
Pretty much. Yeah, if I were to describe it, that would be word for word what I would say.
I learned that from the death.
Essentially, I finished my Invoker Ascension. And I'm like one of the primes.
Whoa, that's huge. Good, congratulations, buddy.
I guess.
No, it's a really big deal. I read about those.
As she said, I'm supposed to not have a big head about it. I should listen to her more.
Sure, yeah. Cool.
Okay.
Do you guys want to go fight some giants, or?
I found the Magalos.
Yeah. No, we saw. He's up there. He's a big snail, right?
Okay.
Yeah, everyone's pointing at him.
You wouldn't
There's
know.
like there was earthquakes and shit. There was lightning in the sky. Dramatic music was playing the whole time. What are you talking about?
Oh.
We saw all.
Oh, great.
Wheel in the sky.
I was tattooing myself. I was watching. I was like, oh, that's fucking sick. Really helped keep my mind off the agonizing pain. This is definitely infected.
Oh, yours hurt? Mine was fine.
Yeah, I know.
Do you want me to heal that up for you? It's just it's all scar tissue.
You heal with burning.
Yeah. It wouldn't get infected, that's for sure. Yeah, I guess we can go fight fire giants, but honestly, I'd really like to sleep.
Need a little nappy nap?
Yeah, a whole sleep would be best, but a short rest would do enough to get me more to moving.
So we can stay the night in Volcano Town. I mean, you promise it's not going to blow up, right? Because you've already dealt with that.
Yeah, I know it's not going to blow up. Eshi is warming up the Megalos for us. So
cool. Yeah, so we can just
gonna give the tires a kick.
How is she doing that?
Probably
she's in your head.
She's a real person. She's out of the box now.
She's a real person.
She's always been a real person.
Yeah, but now she's corporeal.
She's been a ghost. Now she's got her own body again.
Yeah.
What, are ghosts not people now either?
No, ghosts are people.
No,
it's fine.
they're not.
She was a person before,
no,
but she's
ghosts aren't people. They're ghosts.
She's corporeal.
So now you're being ghostist.
Now, hey, listen.
Yeah, I learned it. I went to your town.
Hey.
Your sister taught me a lot of things. Ghostism was one of them.
Hey.
I had an out-of-body experience during our time together.
Miss B looks very...
I astral projected it into your sister.
She was one of the planes that I traveled to and stayed in for a long time.
Miss B is just looking amused and chuckling, just so you know. Like, she's definitely playing you.
I didn't have to be a ghost to be inside your sister.
Hey. It's not important. Let's go fight some giants.
I do not need to know.
Will would not have said that, to be clear. He's always alluded to it.
Yeah, don't ever confront it for her.
No, William is a gentleman. He makes jokes, but never...
Every night when Will would go to sleep, Ashley would pop out and tell Fume all the horrible things she'd seen. She'd have to tell somebody. She just couldn't live with that on her own.
It was the worst 60 seconds of my life, Fume. And
so much sweat. You know how hot it gets when a fire invoker does the deed? There was so much sweat. Pools of it. The whole room was like, it was like you turned on 8 humidifiers. You guys got humidifiers?
Yeah.
I don't know.
And with a sun elf? Oh, goodness.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, gosh.
Sweltering.
Wait, your sister's a sun elf? Nice.
Yeah. Her brother's the moon elf.
She didn't seem very resistant.
It's hotter than Satan. It was like Satan's taint.
Saints.
That's a different thing.
Oh my god.
I think that you guys spend at least one more day recovering. I think that William needs that.
Yeah.
Happy nap.
Super long rest.
Tinker around and you get your items from Mikowski, who you've managed to see again. I don't know if you mentioned that to him at some point later. You can do that, but you've got some
Probably
cool
over
items.
dinner.
We got tattoos.
Yeah.
Tattoos.
Yes.
Miss B's got
And
the easy button.
what does your tattoo do?
Oh, that's true.
Avon, just so we know. Which one did you select?
You didn't tell me if we were going to settle on the rare or the very rare, but basically it ups her AC score.
Okay. Cool. How much?
Well, if you give it the rare,
Honestly, the rare is stronger for you regardless.
it'll be
Plus
15
9.
plus your dex
Zero.
modifier.
Okay. how much is that? What is your dex mod?
My
Should be
dex
like
mod is
4 or 5.
+4 right now.
Right, so that puts you to 19. The very rare just sets your AC to a flat 18. So the very rare is stronger for you.
Okay, so just rare.
Great. You spend, like I said, a day or two recuperating, stocking up some things. Maybe William goes back up and has one more talk with Eshi, but maybe it was finalized. Whatever the case, you guys can figure it out. But I think you head off.
Can William go up with a bunch of bottles and fill up the scorching?
Yes.
Alright. Just put like a time.
You have
6 on
effectively
that. I
one
won't be
keg
greedy.
of scorching scotch.
You just
Well, I was
walk around
going
with
to say 6. I had 2. I'll take 4 more up there. I'm not going to be greedy.
Okay, great. And so I think you guys get up, prepared. You're going to head off in the direction now of the fire giant. So you were told, or you remember, that you have to go toward like the Spider Canyon and the area where those orcs live in that forest, kind of that small narrow strip of land.
I'm going to fuck up some orcs.
But the fire giant lives down toward the back end of the Spider Canyon. So you spend
we're
about
going to
a
the place
week.
where we see the orcs again, right?
Yeah, so I'd say you spend about a week traveling, and you're able to get to that point where you see the bridge that you go over. That would lead in this trail that is between the forest, the banded forest, and the Spider Canyon that's there.
Sick. We're at the bridge, right?
Yep, step across the bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so
William
you're
goes
traveling
first.
on, and you, I don't know if you want to go talk to the orcs again, or if you're just trying to head straight to where you think the...
Fire giant, fire
I don't
giant.
remember how we left it with the orcs. I don't remember it being great. Oh, that's
Yeah, we were
cool.
dead.
Yeah, they pretended to make
they
you
were-
dead, so that
Yeah.
they could look
Oh,
like
that's
they
right.
were, treacherous,
Yeah, okay,
murderous
so maybe
orcs.
we don't go visit them.
Okay,
Yeah, we kind of blow their cover if we do that.
I will keep an eye out for them.
yeah, I think that let's do this. We don't have to delay that so much in this episode. You'll make your way through, and I think you're keeping watch, because they are also keeping watch for anyone to come down this trail. I don't know if any of you wants to scout ahead. Maybe you're going to let them know so that that trio can keep their people back for a certain amount of time, so that you don't have to deal with them.
Sure, I'll handle that. I'll pop on ahead. And...
Okay, now I think you you're able to sneak up and meet with Captain Drake. He's in his tent. So remember, their tent had like the really like nice set. It looks like it's barbaric on the outside with skulls on pikes, that kind of stuff around the camp generally. But as you go, you step into his tent, and the brother and sister.
I'll literally shadow step into one of the shadows inside their tent. It's like, what's up?
Yeah, and he's like, "What are you doing here?" And he steps up.
Hey, shush.
Do you have your face showing?
Yeah.
And
That's all. I usually have my face showing unless specified otherwise.
And Rory will say, "Oh, calm down, brother. It's one of the trio that we got out some time ago."
Yes. Hey, so this is a courtesy call. We're in the neighborhood. We got to deal with some fire giants. So I'll let you know.
Fire giants?
Yeah. Don't worry about it. So I'm just here to let you know that we're in town, so maybe if you can keep your people from seeing us, we won't blow your cover, because I don't want to do that, because you hooked us up, and I don't want to blow your cover. But we also have to go deal with this, so...
Why are you fighting Rocknick?
Do you want to know why?
Yes.
Because the Grim Reaper told us to.
Okay, now tell me, why are you fighting Rocknick?
Because I'm gonna say it one more time. Because the Grim Reaper has asked us to in exchange for a favor for a friend of mine. Is that
whatever your fate?
The Death Dealer. I call him Grimmy.
We live very different lives.
Yes.
Is there anything that you wish to leave behind so that when you die, I can just have it and not have to fight him for it?
Yeah, sure. In the event of my untimely death at the hands of a fire giant, I bequeath to you all the possessions that I own. Is that cool?
He looks at his brother and sister and says, "Snap! All right. I will, how much time do you need to get through the trail?"
Give us a day at least.
We'll take them a shift ourselves, and they'll stay back. They'll think it's a good day off.
Like they haven't taken a shift in forever.
Yeah.
Yes,
They're resting on the laurels of killing us.
Yeah.
They're heroes here because they killed us. So, like, yeah, I think you can work one shift to keep that lie going.
Great. And so you are able to slink back to your team and let them know what's up. Hey, we have a day that we're going to have off. You do have the name of the fire giant now, Rocknick. I don't know if that
His
will
name's
come into
Rocknick, and names have power. So.
Right, names have power. And as you take the trail down, you see 3 figures coming toward you. All orcs, half orcs, and they the first one says, "Good day, sirs and m'lady," and it's obviously him. And the other 2 are just shaking their heads as they walk by, and you pass them by. And you're able to make your way along the trail every so often looking over. And then you see about a day's journey back into Spider Canyon. There's smoke rising from the distance as the sun begins to set on the side of the canyon. And it feels like this probably is the right time to take some refuge. You're on the edge of the forest where the orcs do not typically do patrols. This is where you left the party last time when you took the people through. This is kind of where they separated to go their separate ways.
All right, so what's the plan?
We go kill a fire giant.
We going loud or we going quiet?
Well, if we go quiet, you go first, and then I come in guns blazing.
No,
because I'm not good at the quiet bit.
I can make you good at the quiet.
Oh, great! Then let's go quiet bit.
Yeah, so I can.
That should be easy.
Yeah, okay. So I'll make some hand signs and some shadows
You guys
start
say
to grow.
so.
start to grow out of me, and you see this mask appear on my face with the celestial eyes in the center, those kind of 2 supernova-ing suns, and that gloom and that shadow kind of pours off of me, and it kind of sticks and clings to you, and that's me casting Pass Without a Trace. So we'll just take a +10 to all of our stealth rolls for the next hour.
Okay, so you guys are heading into the canyon.
Nice.
Okay, here's what we see. This scene shows you guys during sunset. you casting that spell as you guys kind of chit chat, and there's like an overhead view, and then you step off seemingly into like this drop in the cliff, but it's just you guys stealthily hopping around. We're going to peel back, and we're going to go over to the hometown of Beatrice. Why do I keep forgetting the dang name?
Angel's Cove.
Angel's Cove.
Last time
Angel's
on
Cove.
Angel's Cove.
We're transitioning over to Angel's Cove, and Marguerite and Lafayette sit
It's both of our hometown.
in their like chairs, and then the town hall, the council there, and they're just chatting back and forth. And then there's a pause, and Marguerite says, "Ooh." And Lafayette looks over and says, "You have gas, sister?" Marguerite says, No. Something different indeed. And she stands up and walks over and stands right next to Lafayette, and he's kind of like whittling something. And he says, "Can I help you?" And she says, "Yes." And she grabs his hand and puts it to her stomach. And you feel the slightest kick. And that's where we're in the episode. Hey everybody, thanks for listening to...
I already see the chat, and I want you to know that invokers are sterile as the day is long. So
I want everybody to know the very complex system that I have in place for world building involves how to determine fantasy child support.
It's a lengthy book. Yeah, it takes a long time.
It's like a long, complicated formula based on how much gold that you make as an adventurer, and like the value of equivalent magic items and level increases, and it's really complex. But we're level 9 now, so I hope you're ready to fucking throw some. They grew in both. His swimmers grew in both rocket tails. They're shooting flame out. Straight to the egg.
Well, listen, that assumes she survives the birth, boys.
She's also old.
She's so old.
She's got a lot, medically speaking, going against her.
Yeah.
Oh, I already said my thing. Segue to you guys selling everybody on the stuff.
I'll go last.
You know what?
It makes me feel dirty all over.
Oh,
She
wait.
has to-
We need... Shane, you've got it, because you'll have our roll for humanity. So once they get through their thing, you'll know your thing.
Anyways,
yeah.
you can go to store.lawfulstupid.org, buy some merch, support our shit. You know what? Avon's just gonna make a baby William now. A baby William sticker. We'll put it up in the store. And you know, it could be even just be like the silhouette of a baby bump, and then in the tiny little, you see the little William.
It's a flame.
It's a little fire. It's a fire nugget.
Oh, so cute. So cute.
No, super cute. Oh, and then you know what? All the people you know that are having babies, you just give them that sticker. What to expect when you're expecting. Just in text below that.
Nugget.
Fire nugget.
Yep. Is your baby going to be a ginger? Full of fire.
Chibi William in diapers.
Oh my god. If you want to talk about all the fun things, I don't know what it is. Partly this episode, we'll hear you. Just join us in the discord.lawfulstupid.org.
Come and join
our
our
fancy
Discord.
server. Yeah.
We'll be waiting for you.
Ah, that feels so good.
Yeah, love it. So hey, it's Roll for Humanity. It's a new month. It's February, which means that this month we will be supporting First Book. So First Book is a really great organization. Helps kids get books so they can read, because it's a very cool thing. I know for me personally, as a youngster, I would escape many hours into the frivolities of fiction. And every kid deserves to experience that wonder. So we're going to roll right now. Boop-a-doop-boop. Oh, that's 17. Roll the big old 17 for First Book. So yeah, again, we encourage you to go ahead and do that same thing. Join us in our crusade against the dumb shit in the world by fixing it with charity.
You could not have said that any better.
Yeah, thanks.
It's very eloquent.
Beautiful.
All right, and then so as always, I will leave you with some banter in the form of the good news story. I don't know where this one went. I'm gonna have to read it later, but just from this, you guys do what you want. Couples stuck on highway for 21 hours in snowstorm asks bakery truck to give away their supply to hungry drivers. Couple stuck on highway for 21 hours in snowstorm asks bakery truck to give away their supply to hungry drivers.
What?
That seemed
It's like two different stories.
It's just so that's why I was like, it seems like there's this one couple who was brave enough to like get out of their vehicle and ask this bread truck to give their supplies away to everyone else who might also be stuck.
There was a bunch of people that were stuck.
Well, so it makes it seem like this one couple was stuck.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
So what it sounds like is this one couple got stuck and no one saved them. They saved themselves. They got out of the situation. Then later they're like, hey, this is a real concern for people out there. Bakery trucks, you need to give your shit away.
It says, we'll read this one. With some cars containing babies, pets, and elderly people like their items, a lack of opportunity to eat provided much discomfort to the cold to thousands of motorists in I-95. Containing babies, they did. Go ahead, sorry.
This entire thing is concerning. That people are trying to be selfless and nice and wonderful, but right now they're just sounding pretty greedy.
Give me a
I have
whole
nothing
truck
nice
of
to say
honey
about
buns.
that. Yeah.
I've been here for 20 hours. Give me all your bread.
Yeah, you guys be nice, not the rest of us. No, I don't got anything for that. That's fucked up. I can't work with that.
All right, Dwayne.
Make it sweet. They fucked it out on their own.
I don't know. They were hungry. They were there for 24 hours. But you know what? Let me tell you. It's cute that they tell a story about these people trapped and it's all fucking... Listen, I talked about Queen Bee last episode, but listen, she fucking knows, okay? This snowstorm came? You think those honey buns weren't fucking laced with mind control juice? You don't think she didn't have some of that Queen Bee honey just all over that glaze? Those honey buns? That's a whole new taste. Listen, I'm just saying that those babies that we fed honey buns, I guess, are now Queen Bee's new drones. That's a whole highway of drones now. Welcome to the hive, bitch.
See, can't make it sweet.
All right, so
you could. It's not that hard.
I'm supposed to make this into a conspiracy theory, but instead, I'm just gonna help you fucking guys out. All right, so go to your local military surplus store. I know you have one. You're gonna go to it. You're gonna say, "Hey, let me get some MREs."
I'm there.
And they say, "What are those?" And you say, "Meals ready to eat." And you go, "Oh, let me get you a crate full of them. It'll cost you a nickel." And then you'll go, "Okay, great." And you'll put them in the trunk of your fucking car. And then if you ever break down the side of the road for however long, you won't starve to death.
24 hours
idiot.
somehow.
Put food in your car so that there should be food and water in your car at all times, so that if something happens while you're in your car, you don't fucking die. You idiot! Stop it.
There's a
In the summertime, you'll get ants, though.
Fucking so
No, you won't.
good.
They're sealed, Avon. They're sealed.
Yeah.
No,
They're sealed.
I can tell you right now, Ginger's gotten in a car accident because there were ants in his car.
Yeah, but the MREs
Not
are
with
sealed.
the fucking MRE.
They're packaged
I don't believe
meals.
you.
They're in.
He's got a fucking.
They're
He's got
spoiled.
like half a honey bun and an open Sour
Why
Patch
did you
Kid
not
bag.
believe me, Avon?
Why does Ginge pour 7-Up all over his seats every day when he gets in his car? It's not.
7-Up. At least be accurate. That's a Mountain Dew, man.
I don't want to talk about Ginger's habits on the. That's not what I'm here for. That's
Not
Ginger's
Ginger's
problem.
sweet honey buns, says Zebra.
What? That's Ginger's situation. All I'm saying is get you some sealed food, like an MRE. It doesn't have to be an MRE. It can be fucking granola bars. Those are sealed and packaged. The ants aren't going to get into that. You can do whatever it is that you find appropriate, but you're going to put it in your fucking trunk with plastic bottles of water. And then if you ever break down on the side of the road for an extended period of time in the snow, you'll be fine. You just wait.
So So I don't know how to tell you, MREs ain't that cheap. I just
They're like $6
pulled it up
right
on
now.
Amazon.
So
It's
Yeah,
like
they're-
20
some
bucks.
people do $10
On Amazon. On Amazon. If you
on
go to your
Amazon.
local military surplus, they're cheaper.
They're like $5. They're like $5 or $6
Okay.
in military surplus.
They're $5 or $6 a meal, but they're also like 2,000 calories in there. So like if you put
Dude,
put
they're actually
put four
pretty
in your
good.
car, or 2 for every passenger in your car, because it's 2 for yourself and 2 for every passenger in your car, and then you're gonna be
I don't
set,
know what to
'cause that's
tell you.
4,000 calories each.
They're not that bad.
They're fine.
They're much better now than they used to be when they swapped
Yeah.
over.
Yeah.
Also, you
Anybody
won't poop
like
for a week.
I had one when I had a handful when I was like 13 when my brother was in
They're
the
still
military.
in your
He brought
stomach
some
now.
home.
Yeah, they should.
Yeah,
They're
it
still
wasn't that bad, dude.
I'm just saying, you won't die if you do that.
Yeah.
So do that. I don't know who taught you. Road flares and also some kitty litter. You need to have in your trunk if you didn't. If you don't.
I
already.
do not, and I will probably never have those things.
You are a fool.
The day that when I rue the day, I will call
You
you.
will rue this day.
I'm
and
ruining
you'll-
this day.
You'll be on the side of the road and be like, I got 1 bar, Shainsaw.
I
And don't
shot
have
it right
AAA."
at that truck driver, and he didn't stop the flare. Yeah, I did what
No,
you told me to do.
You keep a metal bucket in your trunk.
I
and
threw the
put
bucket at him too.
You
Did
put
not
the
work.
road flare in the bucket so it heats up and it melts the snow, and then you fill the cavity in with kitty litter so you can gain traction so you can leave.
You know what I do?
I call
I still get stuck in the
USAA,
snow.
and they call a bigger truck.
You know what happened when it just snowed really bad? I went, I'm not leaving.
That's a good
I
Yeah.
had
call.
everything in the comfort of my home.
Yo, I leave my house maybe once a month. Guess what's still in my trunk?
Well, is it? Does your trunk
Is
contain
it
a
anyway?
baby or a pet or an elderly people?
Hey, we should probably not do
Sometimes-
this on air. Anyways, I love you.
I forgot we recorded. Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Forgot we were